With each battle that we face, we defy the dark's embrace. Legends growing with each stride. In unity we confide. No fear in our eyes, just stars guiding us through endless wars. Destiny is in our hands. Together we take a stand. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight. As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory we are free. Timeless heroes, legends glad. Together we save this land. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight.
And we are back. Episode 27. Welcome back, guys. We are Original GM.
Hey.
Third stream. It's been a wonderful experience. Yeah, it's been really cool. So, you guys remember what happened in last episode? Of course.
Last episode or last episode?
We died.
Last episode.
Bad things. Good things, bad things. Bad things are good things. And then some good things. And then some good things. Yeah.
Go check out our Discord. Go check out our website. Check out the new books, the new systems. Go get them.
I'll put the links in the chat.
And ready to get started. So last episode, we went to the Sub Rosa.
Yes.
Went to the crew over there. But the one before that was an epic mid-sea battle with Asmodeus and Lothar. Lothar was killed by Asmodeus, which...
That was our plan all along.
Yeah,
according
took care
to
of that.
yours.
Lucky for you fuckers.
Sometimes it's all you really need to be successful. Getting dash your luck and being in the right place.
Yeah.
You recall
You're some lucky motherfuckers.
Kara and Anthea were both roasted alive. They were
We got them.
dead. And so we're going to start this week back with them. I believe you were going to the Temple of Gold Star being carried, those two individuals being carried by Delara and Clip. Eden was already at the Temple of Gold Star, and Gordon and Zira were getting ready to step through the portal. Godwin had waited, and Godwin meets with Reva, Sabian, Vayman, and Reva happens to have her boy toy.
She looks super fucking irritated when you
Hazen with
disappear. Super irritated.
Yeah.
Hey Zen, how you been?
He nods. Sabian has an eyebrow raised.
And she just looks at him like with this look. She's like,
He looks back at Hazen.
when I
Dave's
broke the
like-
pearl, I got sent to the positive material. But for some reason, instead of being a monarch, that's what he was.
I came, mistress, because I felt that you were wounded. And
She looks at Vay.
go back to Mana. My little disappears. Sabian smiles when he disappears. And he will go over and give you a hug.
Sure. Are you okay?
Yeah, but you.
I'm fine.
We have some wounded, I believe. We should go through the portal. Vay's like,
oh, Eris.
I need to stay here. Oh yeah, and Eris is
They
with.
were in the Happy Hunting Grounds. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if they. Oh, yeah.
My bad.
Sorry.
Actually, there's players.
That was my bad.
You guys basically look for the cat lord, and he's not there. And Vay gets that message from his sister, and he tells Eris that they need to go, and they take off. They don't talk to the cat, and they appear here, so they're here, and that's what we forgot to mention. So yeah, so many characters, all spread apart.
We need to.
How the fuck am I going to get you all back together
We need
again?
to conjoin.
So yeah, so basically you have wounded. Vay tells you guys that he looks at Ares. He said, I need to speak to my mother, and I need to check with the generals and make sure everything is going okay with what's happening right now.
We just came back from Volskar.
Would you like me to join you, or would you like me to go down there?
It's up to you. What's going on in Volskar?
Well, damn thing's on fire. Killed Haven, at least on this plane. And Adric went fucking nuts. Sal had to intervene, completely take over. Gray, I think he went a little too far.
Oh, that makes sense.
He hacked one of our hostages to pieces after slicing it. He sliced Haven and went kind of apeshit.
That makes sense why we couldn't get over Sal.
Blade took him over.
From what I was told, he had the cube.
When you use that blade, its ego raises every time you use it.
Mm-hmm.
Sal's got
Yeah, which means to me, Sal has the cube. So
Sal's
No. We'll worry about that in a moment. You guys go check on down there and see what's going on.
Eris will go with Vay.
We will see you here shortly, I suppose. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Goodness. I think we did it. Hopefully the losses will be able to be taken care of. We'll see what happens. We'll see you shortly.
Gray will turn and start walking towards the portal.
So Godwin will actually reach out. Telepathy, or just to try to reach out and actually, try to reach out to Nira.
Okay.
Let her know that, just say that justice and vengeance found Avon, at least on the prime plane. Sure that he is completely.
There's no reply. You feel like she heard you though.
Yeah, she usually put
So we're gonna go down to the temple real quick. Are you gonna go inside?
Yeah, after that.
Okay. After that, you guys go inside, but it'll be a little bit before you guys get there. You and Clip take Kara and Anthea over to the altar.
Eden will go to them immediately.
Eden, you see him coming up. You come to him. The two priestesses come over. The twins, Aurora and Solora.
Let's get her over here and get these curtains closed off, so we don't have so many problems.
Okay. All right. So you guys head over here.
Eden will close the curtains
Okay.
on two of them, like here and here.
Okay. Get Kara and Anthea.
Eden will go over and kneel down next to the bed with Kara, and put her hand on her, and just start praying.
Okay.
Wait for the priestesses.
You look at her and she just Clip starts putting down the different pieces of equipment uh, that he collected. And Delara, what do? You're standing right here.
Put Cara on the bed and wait.
Okay.
She would look at the priestess even. She got hit by the bit. So did Anthea.
The other priestesses go over to Anthea as well. They commune and divinate, and the priestess looks over at Eden and says, I believe we can bring her back, but she's going to be wounded. Something is not right.
What do
She's
you
not
mean?
going to be the same as she was.
What do you mean?
I don't know exactly. I just know that that's what I got. That's the answer I got.
All right, well, we'll do everything we can.
So first, roll percentile dice for me, just one time for we'll get some survival. And there's a commune going. This hasn't happened yet.
29.
Okay, and roll the next one because that's going to be under your system shock and resurrection survival.
17.
Okay, so commune is done on whether or not she will be raised successfully. Answer is yes. So she resurrects her. Car, you come back. You are laying on your back, and your eyes open up, and you see that you're in the temple. You're in the triage area, and you realize your wings are gone and that you have stumps back there. You also realize all your angelic blood is gone. You are human. There is no angelic blood in you. It's been ripped from you somehow. And you probably start crying.
Mm-hmm.
Eden will hope she'll say, "Don't move, sweetie, don't move. You're not completely healed yet." And she'll just hold her.
I'll kneel down next to the bed and hold her hand.
The priestess that's standing over you is Aurora. And she says, it's okay, high priestess, you're alive. You're back alive. Gold Star is pleased with what you have done. He is so proud of you, so proud of you all. We might be able to heal this, but so far my divinations important say that something malevolent has happened to you. Something terrible.
Through Gold Star, there is always a way.
Always. And you hear the other priestess at the foot of the bed. Always. Always a way.
We will find an answer.
Solara comes over to the bed and she says, welcome back, High Priestess. And she looks behind her and she says, I think she should be taken to the temple.
What
On the other side.
Here. That's all she
And
can
Thea.
say.
And Thea's dead. I do not believe that I would be successful raising her. According to the portents, she needs to be taken back to the other temple.
I can take her.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
She will kiss Cara's hand. She'll squeeze.
When she kisses your hand and lifts it up, it's weird, man. The feeling that you get from her lips touching your skin is totally different than the way you felt before. You're like, what the hell? You feel aches in your hand. All your joints hurt. You don't feel right. And you kind of feel sick to your stomach. Clip tells you he'll help you with Anthea.
Pick her up.
Okay. Cliff's like, it's good to have you back, Kara.
Thanks.
I'll be back, sister.
As he's picking the body up over there, or going to pick the body up over there with her, he looks at you. We won. Asmodeus has been trapped in the cube.
Good.
All your equipment is there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, my friend. And you guys head out the door. Meanwhile,
Back at the ranch.
Zira and Gordon appear. And Found McHughes, blessings of Gold Star. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. Nothing happens to you. You walk to the temple as usual, straight out the damn door. You go, right?
Bye bye.
Starting to run a rut in that spot.
Yeah, you get out the front, and as you're heading out, you see Clip and Doll carrying Anthea.
Zero will walk over there. Quickly. What's
Um,
going on?
They're raising Kara, or well, they raised Kara, but there's something wrong. I overheard the priestess say they can't completely heal her. There's something
Why?
I don't know.
You don't know what it is. All of her angelic blood is gone.
Meanwhile,
How is that even possible?
Godwin and Sabian and Rava come through the portal. Bounds. Blessings of Gold Star. Well, Sabian's like, he nods at him.
Thanks, Found.
You guys come in, and the temple is the way it is. You don't see anybody. Like, you don't see the high priestesses or anything when you walk in.
Telepathy. Eden?
Yeah,
We're in the temple. Where are you?
we're in the back by the beds. We just raised Kara, but it's not right. There's something wrong.
What do you mean? Like, you'll start walking that way.
She's not.
Okay.
I don't know that it's my place to say. I don't know. Let me ask her if it's okay if I tell you. You can come back here. We're through the second curtain.
All right. So
On the left.
Saying Anthea?
They took her to the Temple of Mira.
That's
She just left. They hadn't raised her yet. They had said, one of the priestesses had said that they would not be able to raise her here, that she had to go to the Temple of Mira. Something about if they did it here, it would be nice.
he motions for Rava, and then we go that way. And then
Okay,
he
goes the
turns
other
and just goes.
yeah, Rava and Sabian will come to Kara's room first because she's alive.
Hey.
And they walk in.
What are you doing?
Like Gold Star's will.
I mean, you know where Godwin's going. So. Full sprint.
She'll turn to the priestess. All right, tell me everything.
She kind of walks away from the bed.
Bravo will follow her.
Okay. She goes over here. As she starts, right before she walks away from the bed, she looks at Kara. She's like, would you like some?
Yes.
She goes this way. This priestess moves away, goes this way. Solara comes over to your side.
Rava will follow the other priestess that walked out.
Okay. The high priestess.
Mhm.
She walks over to this area over here and starts talking to you. She's like, Oliver Angelic blood is gone. She starts to cry. It's gone. You stripped it from her. She leans out and like puts her arms around you and starts crying. She starts crying all over your armor.
Turns around behind
Not
her
the
to
one.
see if there's anybody.
Not the one.
No, there's nobody else watching. Okay, you gotta pat her on the back. She cries, and then when she, for just about 30 seconds or so, and then she steps away and she's like, I'm sorry. And she pulls out a rag and like cleans your armor off. She's like,
You're fine.
I'm so
You're
sorry. I don't know what to do, General. I don't know what to do. Gold Star said his
Well-
answer to me was that she can't be healed.
You know how many times I've heard that before? You know that's what they told me about my friend Remy?
Do you think there's hope?
We'll look into it. She starts to say something and then she stops. She just kind of nods at her.
Another priestess comes over that left and brings you some water. Solara puts a rag on your head and starts, wiping your hair and your head back a little. Where's Reese?
I can
She's
get
in
her.
her room.
I can get her for you, okay?
We were scared to call her until we knew.
What about the blood they took? Would that work?
You know what? It might. We can look into it. I can
You
have
might ask.
I think that blood is, well, Risa took it. I don't know if she still has it with her. She'll leave it.
Is he on the ship?
Will you bring her down here?
I'll tell her. She's on her way.
Ravel will turn around and go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back.
I appreciate
She didn't know what to do with all that. She's like, what the fuck?
Risa comes running around the corner as fast as she can run. And she just, Rava, she kind of pushes you out of the way. And runs and jumps kind of.
If she sees her, she'll step to the side.
Okay, all right, you step to the side. She runs and kind of jumps to the side on the bed just a little bit. Oh, Kara, and she's like hugging her. The priest, your high priestess, is like, easy. She's wounded.
Risa,
Wounded.
Risa, do you have the blood that we took?
What blood?
The blood that we took on the ship? Kara's blood.
It's on the ship. What's wrong? And she turns and looks at the high priestess and she says, we'll let you talk.
You could tell her here.
All of her angelic blood has been drained from her. And her wings are unhealable. She's like, says, at least you're alive. What happened?
And I can still do the will of Goldstar.
What happened? And she looks across at Eden. What happened?
Asma. He got Kara and he got Engel.
What of Anthea?
We don't know yet. She's at the temple in here.
Speaking of which,
But we got him. He is no more. We got him. We won.
you killed him?
He's kinda gonna win. It's hard to explain.
What do you mean? It's hard to explain. Is he dead? That bastard? And then she goes like this and kind of holds her mouth. The priestess next to her kind of puts her hand on hers.
Reba goes. She just laughs.
And
you know it's just a word. It's okay.
Kara just looks at the priestess and says, now you know why I want to marry you.
She just bursts into tears and hugs you. She just starts hugging you. She's like, I'm so glad you're alive. I'm so glad you're alive. I was so worried.
Me too, just so I can hold you. And she does.
Okay.
And holds on to Eden's hand as hard as she can.
She'll hold her hand.
Which probably isn't very hard right now, but
Yeah, she has very little strength right
Right.
now. It's odd. You feel like, you know, you feel like you've been raised, but something's not right. You
Right.
don't feel all the way healed. You feel like you just feel weak. You feel sick to your stomach, slightly dizzy. And you're familiar with raising people, and you know if she resurrected you, you should be okay. You look over at her, she seems to be okay. The priestess that raised you, so you know she probably did it in the correct way. What the hell happened there?
Looks like the wall got moved.
For the whole map.
There we go.
dark elves have been at it again.
Godwin, you see them carrying Anthea. They're at the door.
Full sprint to
Come
them.
running up. You come running up. Doll and Clip are carrying her body.
And he'll ask them to wait. Hey, wait.
They stop.
He'll ask for them to, to hand, please.
They will. They'll hand Anthea to you.
Just obviously hold you close and kisses her forehead.
She's
Charred.
just absolutely charred.
And he'll telekinesis the doors open and
Okay.
step it. Whether that light's hitting him or not, him fuck.
Okay.
Walks in.
Yeah, the light hits you and it burns you a little bit, but you walk into the door. Kind of, it does like a hit point of damage to you. That's about it. And you walk in the door. As soon as you step in the door, you see this vulgar unicorn with its horn, and it looks at you and then steps away. You guys walk in. Clip steps around the unicorn and kind of moves away from it in the opposite direction to the would be the left when you guys come in, and the unicorn watches him closely. And then Gordon and Zira come in behind you guys with Clip. The high priestess is there. And in front of her is a table that has never been here before, set up, and she's like,
He'll walk up to her.
walk up to it, and you could tell it's got some kind of magic on it that's glowing in like a rust color. You place the body down on top of the table. She casts a spell, and you see Anthea open her eyes. And she starts swinging just wildly, and the
He
priest
steps up and tries to grab her.
Okay,
So
you could step up and hold her down. She's screaming, trying to move. You
Yeah,
realize she's strong. It takes both you and the priestess. You see Clip start to come over, and the unicorn goes and it just looks at me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He backs away and he goes.
And he'll even kind of put like as much pressure on telekinesis as you to kind
Okay.
of restrain her.
You kind of hold her down, and she's like, "What the fuck happened? No!" She starts screaming and looking at her hands, and the priestess tries to calm her down. And she goes into a fucking rage. You have to hold her down with all of your telekinesis. And the priestess finally will pass to sleep. And Anthea goes to sleep.
That's what happens when you freak out like that.
She looks up at you, and she has been wounded to the very core of her being.
Suppose that's what happened when the big A comes around.
She is no longer a Valkyrie. Her wings have been taken.
Same thing happened with Kara. They couldn't bring her fully back either.
There is a mark upon her. On her heart, there's a skull.
Sierra would be like, what?
Kind of scar.
She holds her finger out and she kind of traces in like a rust color the shape of it. It's the lava in Mirabilia.
Zira and Gordon know about that.
Mhm.
Zira would say, that's the same thing that happened to Remy Nerva.
Gordon.
And they were incredibly possessed.
Can she be possessed?
I don't know if she is, but I know that they were when they got that scar. We need to tell somebody over at that temple too. She'll look at Clip.
I got it. He says, I got it. I don't feel too comfortable here anyway. He looks at the fucking unicorn and he goes to the door.
That was it. Thank you.
Of course, of course. Her equipment was all still attached to her, he says. He runs out.
Look at the priestess. Is there any sign of possession other than the scar?
I will look further, but
The scar was a portal. That's what Zira says. For them.
Gordon says it is something that is very deep,
And dangerous.
very dangerous. It is a way for devils to possess her. It is as if there is a spell upon her heart.
I don't know how they got rid of it before.
They created new bodies. That was the only way. Once a body is inflicted, it cannot be cured.
I can help.
Is that an
Vera would say
option?
that I can help.
The priestess looks at you and she says, I have heard that you are skilled in such matters. However, if you're not sure, we do have necromancers that follow near.
Okay. Either way.
If you are sure, then of course. Though I feel that this decision should not only be mine.
It's up to you guys. I was just offering.
She is his
if you have-
Valkyrie, or was his Valkyrie.
if you have more skilled necromancers, I have no ego or stake in it.
Do you have the spells required to complete such a task?
That's me asking. She would know off the top of her head. I believe I do, but I need to look. Hold on.
You will require blood from her previous to this moment? Or is what is needed within her now?
So there are two options. I can either use a spell where I have to have this current body, or I can. There's no good people in here, so she's fine. She'll say, what I've done in the past is I've taken an undead and I polymorph it into whatever that being is, and then I transfer the spirit and soul. It won't be an undead anymore. It'll be whatever you polymorph it into.
She smiles and she says, I understand the concept of this. However, she was Valkyrie.
Now, I've never tried to do anybody angelic.
There is
So-
no way that she can become what she was through that process. It must be done. Can you give me a moment? Of course. She steps away. You see her go over to where the throne is and see her kind of close her eyes. Meanwhile, you guys are in the temple and Clip comes running in and he'll telepathy Rava.
What's up?
Fucking horse, that's what's up. Motherfucker doesn't like me.
What'd you do?
I didn't do a
Existed.
damn thing. I didn't do fucking
Are you good?
shit.
Are you good?
No.
Still
Well, you did something then, because she only dislikes good people.
Okay.
What'd you do? Did you talk shit about her around her? Did you say something? You know she's smart, right?
I looked at her funny.
Yeah, that could do it.
Like, get out of my way, and she wouldn't. Yeah, maybe that was it. Anyway, Kara might be cursed with that same heart bullshit that Asmo cursed the others with, and he comes walking up.
She'll just turn and look at him. Are you fucking
What the
kidding me?
fuck? It didn't say. What the?
I say, because yeah, Zero and I were on there twice as well, so I think it came from like an old.
Okay. For some reason, it didn't say that when you posted.
She'll
this
say
weird.
it. She'll look at him and say, "Are you
Okay.
fucking kidding me?"
No. Anthea was cursed.
Clip, we can't heal that. You know how we cured Remy, right?
No. Well, like they said something about you get a new body.
No. Sabian. She kind of looks around. She realizes where she's at.
She's standing in a temple of fucking Gold Star with priestesses and Kara and Risa and two high priestesses next to you and Eden.
She'll telepathy clip. There was a trade. Not done by me, but for
You. They need to know. They need to know
it
what's.
was to him.
They need to know what's going on.
It was to Asthma. A trade was to heal Remy.
They're not going to do that.
I know.
You need to let them know.
Rave's gonna walk up to Kara. Be still. Okay? She'll reach out with her.
Risa looks at you.
She'll reach out with her right way, the one, and feel on the inside.
You
Feel
feel
a
a scar. You feel a scar in the heart.
Do you remember what happened to Remy and Nerva? You have that same scar on your heart.
You say it out loud.
Yeah.
The priestesses look at you and look at each other.
She'll feel. Does
Risa
she
goes,
feel?
What? What are you talking about?
Hold on. She'll look at her. She'll reach out with her unseen or her sixth sense. Does she feel any type of possession?
No, there's no possession in it, but it's there.
She'll say, "You're not afflicted. I can feel it. You're not possessed or anything like that, but the scar is there."
And there's no way to get rid of it, is there?
What are we talking about, priestesses? What do you mean a scar on their heart? Priestess. She know? Yes. Will the other one know? No. Aurora says, I read about this. Are you talking about the curse of Mirabilia?
Kind of. It's what happened to
The
Remy.
river. They say the only cure is to destroy the river and seal the portal.
That's what we've heard, but we don't know for sure. We've never been able to get close enough to try. But now that Asmo's gone, we might be able to. I don't know. I can tell you that the portal is deep inside of that lava. You can try. Bell's gone. You could divinate on it. It won't bring Asmo's attention anymore. He's not there.
We'll
That's
see what
Gold
we
Star.
can do. She turns and looks at the come of the priestesses. She says, gather everyone together. Let's pray. We must find a cure. We must find out if this is true and if there's a cure. And if closing that portal will work. And the priestess nods and goes running off and, to get other priestesses. The high priestess comes over to Kara and she's like, we're going to do all we can. Please just be still for now.
I got no choice.
Here I go with Cliff and say,
She leans down and picks up the gavel, puts it over next to you, puts it in your hand.
Well, both hands are full right now, but
Okay, well, she puts
lays
it,
it on the.
lays it there. Yeah. And then she moves off.
Gold Star be with you.
And you, High Priestess. Clip will leave. He just kind of wandered out this way.
We're able to let
Clip.
you. I'll let you know.
Before he gets out of sight.
Okay.
Clip, thank you.
You're welcome, my friend.
Gold Star be with you.
He nods. Seems that he's with you. At least all around you, his worshippers. And he walks off. Meanwhile,
There's no other way to get rid of this.
who am I missing right now? Give me just a moment. So, that should be everybody in these two locations, correct?
Next,
Yeah.
the only people that went off was Bay and
Eric.
there's
Yeah,
Big
Norris, that's who it is.
That's who it was.
Big
Norris, yeah.
Got you. Gene.
Thank you.
Eden. She's gonna tell her, I'm gonna try to look into getting that DNA from before this happened. Okay.
You guys are standing there, and as you say that, you see the temple. All of the areas of the temple light up as if light comes from there.
What's going on?
Priestess look around. Well,
Walk down and look around the curtain.
there's nothing going on other than priestesses all kneeling down at the altars and at the pews, and they're all praying.
Walk over. She'll grab Kara's hands and start praying.
We're going to go from there to Erez and Bay real quick. You're in Queensland. You walk into the royal throne room, and your mother's in, or his mother's in there, and she's talking to a couple generals. And Bay walks in, and they look at him and go to attention and stand at him, and he goes, "Report." And they start telling him what's going on. That there are approximately 5,000 devils to the north of Queensland. Nothing that we can't take care of, my lord. There are 3 type 6 that are present there. We should be able to take care of. We're calling the ships in now. The battle that's going on above them, they have started to flee. So we will be able to use the ships to clean up. The docks were hit. There's some damage down in the southeastern sections of Queensland. They're on fire with hellfire. We're going to send paladins down there to remove curse on it. And they're already on their way. Troops are putting out fires. It's not as bad as it could have been.
You mentioned the portal.
He says, they will say, so how did they get here? And he says, a portal to the north of Queensland. That was what brought the army in. It seems that they're fleeing to the north now as well.
I can close it.
Can you close it from here?
She'll close her eyes. She'll try to focus in on it.
Okay.
Magic.
Neo.
Yeah.
You're Neo?
Yeah.
Your mind's eye travels to the area where the portal is, and you can see the devils leaving and going to the north and fleeing. But they're not at a full run. They're just marching basically to the north. Then you see them stop. They all turn around like to face you.
Like they see me.
Almost, yeah. You're like, what the fuck? And then you see this hoof come through.
And she
the
closes
portal.
as it's coming through.
You try to close it, you realize you can't from where you're at. And not only can't you, something is keeping it open. The hoof that comes through, behind it comes 2 horns, and you see Antoninus come through the portal. And look to the north. And he starts walking that direction. He gets over to where they're at. Are you still watching?
Sure.
He gets over to where they're at and starts speaking to them. And he points back behind him. You want to zoom into where he's at with this mind's eye thing?
Yeah, so I
Okay.
can hear.
You get around 60 feet from him and just
Back in the throne room.
Mm.
It works for the day. She'll let me. She'll say, I can't close the portal. Somebody else took it over. And Antonidas just came through it. I tried to listen. He was going to say something.
all right, you hear me.
Hold on.
I am taking the devils back into the abyss. They do not belong here. You may tell your friend Zira that Mammon is in the cube that I created. It seems everyone has won this day. You can consider me an ally.
Thank you.
That's worrisome.
Good old devil chuckles. Make me happy every time. Just kidding. Never makes me.
I do not hold to this plane. It is trivial. I will be taking the helm, so do not get in my way. Any of you. Or I will release Mammon. And I will show him where his friend Zira. Stay out of the house. Do not come back. Take your temples from the abyss and bring, or there will be hell to pay.
Please, Uncle.
He disconnects. Gordon's like, or Faye's like, what? He's selecting you?
Hold on.
Hold on, I'm taking notes. Shut up.
Fucking note taker.
Hey, shut up.
Damn note takers.
I just picture it.
All right, well, I'll just sit here and pause for a little while. You know there's a recording of this, right?
I do. Okay, I do. Okay.
You can watch it anytime.
Yeah, anytime.
And
Just
now
take
we don't
notes.
she don't have to wait 20 fucking weeks to see it.
She kind of looks at him with her mouth open a little bit. She's like, so I have good news and bad news.
Okay.
He turns to his mother and looks at her, and she just got an eyebrow raised looking at the two of you like, what the fuck? And Paige's like,
You want me to talk about that?
he bows to her.
She will too. There.
She smiles. She's it's good to see you, Chip.
She'll tell you. This is really important. It's good to see you too. She'll smile. She'll go in.
She gets
She
up
was
off
waiting
the
for the
throne,
invite. She'll
and
go
she,
in with her.
She will embrace you, Eris. She says, I have missed you.
I know, right? Noted, chat. Noted. Leave the scribe alone.
Yeah.
You mean the bard?
Well, she's also
important.
She's a scribe of many things.
She's sticking up for me over here.
Mhm.
I see it.
Yeah, she'll just hug her.
Okay, she hugs you. I missed you so much, my daughter. I missed you so very much.
Daughters, you never met.
Vayman, why did you not tell me that your youngest sister was taken? Why did you not tell me that she arose?
Eris will take a step back and let her obey.
He frowns for a second and he says, this is not the time or place, mother. There are others here. You should have told me. I said, no. She should have told you, and evidently she didn't want to. because you have no relationship. You see her like,
What?
Sealed and gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of.
It just
you see her lower her head and then look back up with him at him, and she's like, I want myself. Excuse me. She turns and walks out of the throne room. She goes into a side chamber. Guards follow her, and then two go to the door.
She'll turn to me. So, in his head, and she'll say, he is taking the devils back. He is taking over the Night Plane of Hell. He has Mammon in the queue.
Antonimus.
He does.
He has men.
Listen to me. Listen to me. He says
But
that
wait,
we are his allies, but if we do not remove the temples from the abyss and stay out of the hells and the abyss, that he is going to release Mammon.
How the fuck are you and I going to remove the temples? Or you? How are you going to remove the temples? We have nothing to do with it.
But he says if we don't, that he is going to release Mammon on Zira and tell him exactly where she is. And that if any of us get in his way, that he will bring hell back to him. He's taking over today, or that's what he seems to think. He has Mammon in the queue.
I think someone needs to know. Mephistopheles.
Let's not do that in here. Let's go somewhere else, because you know if we telepathy, it's going to show up. Let's go somewhere private.
All right. He'll teleport. Actually, yeah, he'll teleport. He goes to the house that you gave Zigzag and walks in.
Nice.
The smell hits you when you walk in of shit and piss and disgusting fucking rotten food. And you look around and there are imps everywhere in here. I mean, every corner they're scurrying about.
Zigzag sent her food.
He is.
She's gonna be like
he would
Zigzag.
poke up. He pokes up. Oh, finally home.
I want this place cleaned, and I want it smelling better. We have to bring somebody here for a serious conversation, and it fucking stinks like shit.
Okay.
Fix it.
Okay. Yes, mistress. Clean up, you guys. And he starts walking in to the house, and you see imps coming out of there everywhere, like, and they go to him. You see a couple, daddy, and they are flying all through the room and everything.
The room, and we'll set the scene.
This is good. This is good. Can you clean cantrip this front room?
Yeah. She'll step up and she'll clean things.
Actually, he stops you. He's like, actually, no, don't do that. I'd rather him feel at home. He smiles at you.
You know, he might be more receptive. Okay, I'll take your wisdom. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Go ahead.
All right.
Do you want to do it, or you want me to? Are you going to summon him, or are you going to telepathy him?
I don't have Siamese anymore. I can't sing, but I can telepathy.
Okay.
I'll try that.
Yep.
Shit.
You telepathy. This is what happens when you get high level. You just telepathy Mephistopheles.
Little crotch crumpets.
He's like, he's telepathying for a while. You see him sitting there telepathy. Meanwhile, you're looking around, and they don't start cleaning up. They're still saying hi to Zigzag, and he's walking. You see one of them bring him his robe, and another one brings him a cigar, and a glass of brandy, and he's like, "It's good to see you, little shits," you know. And he's like rubbing their heads. You see one older looking one come up, and he's like, "Oh, my love, and she doesn't have a tail." And he's like, "Ah," and he wraps his tail around her leg, and she and he start to embrace and swap spit, and he grabs her by her head and pulls it out, takes a drink, then kisses her again, and the kids are all just kind of going chaotic. "Ah, it's good to be king. It's good to be home," he says. And he lets her go and kind of looks around. He's like, "Yeah," and then he turns to see. Oh, hey, clean it up, he says. He's like, "Get it cleaned up, all of y'all. Clean. And they all start moving around and casting cantrips and cleaning the place.
Jinx.
Or jinxes, sorry. Cleaning the jinx clean cantrip. Jinx clean spell.
Clean
They clean all the place. God damn it.
You just want to put that fucking cantrip word in there, don't you?
I do. 40 years of unearthed arcana.
Jinxes are 1/4 of the spell.
Yes. 4 jinxes make a
First level spell.
magic user spell, cleric spell, or
No.
blade singer spell, bard spell,
Arcane.
arcane in nature, yeah. So he starts getting it all cleaned up. Vay turns to you and he's like, "Well, I had a conversation with
Oh yeah.
him." Yes. He's quite aware.
Does he just not care? What?
He thanked me for the information. Suspicious.
Right.
He didn't seem to be concerned. Either he already has a plan in the hells, or he's not planning on going back there.
There's nothing we can do about those temples down there.
There is. As far as the Temple of Gold goes. Yes.
If the temple of Mira is not going to. There's no way.
She might for 0. But that's going to require a great sacrifice by 0. They're always.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked up.
We need to go down there.
Okay. Let's go.
You leave Zigzag there?
No. Zigzag!
Huh?
Come on.
I want her to do some fighting and fuck. I mean, yes, ma'am. I'm kind of running over.
Mommy's calling.
I'll call you in a little while.
Oh, okay.
Okay. She'll roll her eyes and she'll grab
This is
a
the
sand.
spell. Thank you. Thank you, mistress. They teleports. You're outside the temple or outside the portal at the observation tower. You guys go in and go down to the Temple of Gulsar. Meanwhile, in the Temple of Nira, she finishes praying and she comes back over to you and
All that up still.
shakes her head.
Who does?
The priestess.
The priestess of Nira. I don't believe that there's anything that we can do other than close the portal within Nira, being according to Nira. Otherwise, she will be forever wounded, as well as many others, including Conrad.
I guess we have a portal to close.
There are other ways. If you're able to make a deal with Asmodeus, of course, it can be.
Well, he's otherwise occupied.
Yes.
I don't think it's gonna go that route.
I think he should stay at his party for sure.
Great.
Much will change in things.
I'm sure the devils are scrambling
Oh,
to
most
take
assured.
over.
Most assured there's a battle going on within the house, and perhaps even here within the abyss. Now that Lothra is gone, the Dark Elves are without a goddess, and this plain seems to be wide open.
So what? One of the prime god take over, or the hells do?
Nia has no further need of this location.
Should we remove the temple then?
Yes, of course. We were here to support what was taking place. Most specifically, the goddess wanted to show you and your house of Dumont the greatest of support in this endeavor, and an ability to complete this quest. I will be leading this.
Is there anything else she requires?
You have been set free and your quest completed. You are or will be greatly honored. Sure. You have overcome that which was impossible. You have completed a task which even I myself thought impossible.
I guess you just gotta have the right friends and enemies.
It would seem your ploy to call Asmodeus and put them against one another was brilliant. I'm not actually sure what took place in that location, but I'm sure that the bard Eris will write a song. One day, I would like to know the absolute truth.
We can have a talk.
Over to you.
I must go to Volskov. There's much to do there.
Zero. Will there be a temple on the shrine?
Technically, I suppose there will be.
Temple above and
It still must be freed from its curse, but yes, that is the location that she must start her first temple.
Who's her?
The goddess Nera, of course. She must take her old temple back. And currently it is riddled with great darkness. Like many portions of the plain of Shield, Asmodeus has left his mark. Make no mistake, the fact that he is not present does not change what has taken place in those areas. They are overrun by great evil.
What shall I do? But what is the best course with Anthea until
I will take her with me.
thank you.
She walks over and takes a brooch off of her arm.
Break woman to come over.
Okay, so back to the Temple of Goldstar Raven's going to come back over.
She's gonna leave.
Okay, she leaves. She comes out the front door and she
She'll look
sees.
at
He'll come with you. You see Cliff standing there. He's looking around. Not that you walk past him. Go to the temple. Sabian and her walk in. Unicorn comes up to you. Vixen comes up to you. Pushes you. Hits her hoof down in excitement.
Because it's better.
Looks over at Sabian. Hello. He reaches out his hand, and she kind of lowers her neck like that and lets him pet her. He's like, pat, pat, pat. The priestess goes, welcome.
Thank you.
When will you be removing the temple? Or when will the temple be removed?
Now. She smiles at you.
So we should vacate.
You will all please exit
She'll jump up on it. So
the tower or the temple of Mira. We will be leaving.
Well, if you could send my thanks and love to the lady.
Of course, it is already there. She's quite aware of what you have done. Your gift. And she looks over at the brooch that she handed you. And she walks over and picks up Anthea. Doesn't seem to have much problem picking her up, and Anthea weighs a lot. All that heavy armor. And she walks out.
you're able to
You guys
jump up
go
on
out?
Ixon?
Yeah. They'll
Yeah.
fix the
Right.
brooch as he's walking out.
She's gonna what? You're gonna what?
Put the brooch.
Okay, puts it on it. Okay. She comes to the outside, and as soon as she comes to the outside, the temple disappears, and you see the other structure that was there before in its place where the elevator was and all that from Magnus. That building appears there again, and she smiles and she starts walking over to the temple of Goldstar with the body.
And that way, we'll just
Her unconscious. She walks into the temple.
Is Clip scanner outside?
Yeah, he's standing outside when if you guys are staying there, standing outside.
So I'll walk up next to him.
Hey. Fuck. He watches the priestess go into the temple. He's like, fucking weird, man.
Everything's weird.
We did it.
All in disarray.
We did it, though. What happened there? He points at the temple. Is she leaving?
Yeah.
Oh. Might be time to get the fuck out of Dodge, huh? He goes into the temple, starts walking over towards where the portal is. You see her turning the corner to go where the portal is with the body. None of the priestesses to stop her.
I'll follow Clip. We're able to come up to the front of it and kind of look around.
Okay. Paladins are standing at attention, and the walls are still. The walls actually
Have the generals.
have some of the generals in, but when you walk up to outside the temple, right as you walk up outside the temple, you see the flames start to go down.
I'm not sure if they're concerned
Goes
with us
out.
there, but
You see the paladins on the walls. They all start looking out. They start turning on the lights.
That was a flame in Nira, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll send out a message. Nira has left the abyss to all of her generals.
Okay.
Let the paladins know.
They turn and look at you like from the different towers. And they're like, "Are we leaving now?"
To be determined. Fuck. She's gonna look at everybody stand. Fuck, am I gonna get Nixon?
yeah, I was
outta
going to
here.
ask you what your plan was.
That's what I was just. I just realized I probably can't take her through that temple.
I could ask nicely, but I don't know if that'll work.
I guess I could ask nice.
I don't, or if you want me to ask nicely, I'd be more than happy to
Say
try to
it's like, I asked nice. You fucking helped.
Then again, you
Just
just
gets up on the back.
see a say Godwin pushes the doors open with his.
Paladins like kind of look funny at you, but they
Fuck it.
move away like for a second.
Right,
you're
we'll
important,
take
but back
control
up,
of her
alright.
and walk towards the temple.
All right. You enter the front of the temple of
Anything seen?
Goldstar, and as soon as you come in, it's bright. Like the lights are all lit up in this temple.
And these sunglasses are fucking awesome.
Very, very bright. Yeah, sunglasses. Spot on right now. Ixon as she walks in, her flames kind of die down a little bit. She's even on her mane. She's like,
Come on.
all right,
Got
you
your
go
points
over
of
the
portal.
the paladins look at you funny, but no one tries to stop you or attack you. They know who you are. You go over to the portal.
Right.
Hey, back to the prime. You leave your generals there, right?
She's gonna wait and see what Vay says. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Fucking plan is.
Right.
Gold Star Temple is still there, so
We're gonna take a
Eden's
break.
still Akara.
We're gonna take a break right there, real quick, and we'll be right back. We'll see you shortly, guys. And we're back.
Again.
Nope.
So,
Did you want to do this?
oh,
So we're back in the Temple of Gold. Kara, Risa is on the bed with you. Eden's holding your hand. You have priests and priestesses all around you, including 2 high priestesses, actually 3 high priestesses. High priest Thorian is there. Thorin comes walking up. He whispers something to the other high priestess, and she nods, and then he just steps up and he smiles at you.
Thank you all for all your hard work. And she goes, do you think that pod would work?
No, we can ask, he says. He says, I've had some other ports come to me.
Okay. The other thing is could somebody divinate on that orb, the dragon orb or whatever that thing was down in the?
I'll tell him.
Okay, because that seemed really important.
He looks at you, and he's left these to Eden.
She just kind of lays back.
Goldstar will be removing this temple. I'll have to tell her.
Wow.
There's several reasons, but most important being that war is beginning to develop here in a great way. Nira has left, and Dark Power Mage will leave.
Well,
I have asked whether or not
let me talk.
I've asked Goldstar whether or not we will be placing it somewhere else, and I've gotten the word.
There are lots of temples in Queens.
I'm not sure where we'll all go. Maybe Queensland, but
I'm sure you would be welcome. You know, I know things seem bleak right now. We won. We defeated Asma. She'll smile at him. She'll turn to Kara.
he starts divinating again about the pod.
Sweetheart, I have some news.
She'll
According
open her eyes.
to the Portland, war is brewing down. According to the Portlands, war is brewing down here, and Goldstar will be removing his temple from you.
That is his will.
Now, right now, I don't know. We could take you to the temple in Queensland, or we could set up a spot for you at the tower. It's whatever you want to do. She'll kind of look at Risa. Smile.
She's just laying there with Kara, just looking at you, listening to you. Thorian says, it is Goldstar's will that we gather everyone and move the Queens into the portal. He has requested that we destroy it behind us.
Come on.
She
She'll
says that he is proud of himself. That he has a plan.
Of course you
We will continue to follow you, High Priestess. We will figure out how to heal. We will find a way.
Did you say anything about the orb?
There was an orb
I will ask.
within the abyss. It was connected to a golden dragon statue, and it was what felt like a temple to Goldstar, but we suspect that it was a fake
Or corrupted?
or a corrupted version of it. It was a giant orb, like 5 or 6 of me, connected to a golden dragon statue, and we obviously we couldn't lift it. We didn't really have time. Give me just a moment.
Uh-huh.
She'll get up and she's gonna walk over to the altar out here.
You walk up to it. It's bright in here. He, some other priestesses are moving around. You see they're starting to pack things up.
She'll look up at the statue.
They all look very sad. You look up at the statue.
And she's just gonna, mentally kind of reach out to it and say, "Thank you, my friend." She knows that Gavor is in it. She was gonna say bye. You feel me? If they're tearing down the temple, that means you're not gonna be there.
The statue moves, and you see Persidimus step out of it. You're welcome. It's time to leave.
Mm.
You must gather all the paladins.
I can do that. Where does he want them all to go?
We will be going to the Temple Gold Star within Queensland until we can construct this again. To the might of Gold Star, we will find a specific place for it. Currently, that is unknown to me. However, we should keep all of those within this temple together.
Would you like me to tell the priestesses?
I believe all of them know already, but you should
Got it.
gather the paladins there to return back to Queensland zombies. They have a need.
She'll nod. Thank you.
He turns and walks back towards where Kara is.
She'll walk out the front door.
Okay. Walk out the front.
Look
And,
for high-ranking paladins.
you see generals on the walls. Some of them kind of turn to look at you. But
If they look at me, she'll smile. They ignore her.
one of them hops down.
Which one?
I'm
Just curious.
trying to remember who is over there closest to you or closest to that area. Let me pull it up and I will tell you who that is. While I'm doing that, Persidimus walks back through the curtains, comes in the room. Fucking giant.
Persidimus.
Greetings, my friend.
Good.
Seems that you have been gravely wounded.
I live by Gold Star.
Your faith is unwavering. You are a bright light amongst all of this that is going on around you. Gold Stars requested that all of you return back to Queensland and that these groups of priests and priestesses be held together. I cannot go with you.
I'm sorry.
I must deconstruct this.
Okay.
We cannot leave this behind.
I can understand that. It's sad to see it go because it's such beautiful work.
I do not know the fullness of Gold Star's will, but do not fear. I believe he has a plan for you in this team, in another location. I cannot be for sure what that plan is or when it will take place. But you should worry about keeping your strength and healing. The pod will not work.
It was worth a thought because I would like to figure out how to fix others who have this affliction.
I have been ordered to retrieve the old that you spoke of.
Good. Because that seemed important.
Yes. I will be here until you leave.
I will miss you.
We will see one another again. No worries. And know that I have always been your friend. And that you and Eden have been a bright, shining light of course, and have proven yourself time and time again. As before, I saw no loss of faith, hope, or love between the two of you. And I will always remember your choices as the kind of choices that should be chosen by those that follow us. You have given me hope for mankind. I will do what I can to retrieve the old. Hopefully, all of your prayers will be with you.
Always. May Gold Star's light follow you everywhere.
It will not be an easy task, but it will be one that I will succeed at. There's great chaos in the depths of that place now. Let it be a reminder to you that Gold Star hears your prayers. Blessings of Gold Star to you all. Surrounded. And he would walk away from that and go towards the center where the statue and everything is and start helping people gather things. Move to the portal. What do you do, Eden? You call it general, right?
You do.
Let's see who's over here.
The
on this
closest one.
Gonna be Erilyn. She comes up to you.
Smile.
Well, hi there, dear.
Hello there. I was instructed by
Eden, right?
yes. What was your name?
Erilyn.
Harold?
General Erilyn.
General. It's so nice.
Nice to meet you.
I was instructed by a person through the word of Gold Star to start gathering all the paladins and bringing them back to Gold Star's army.
Wish you luck with that.
Aren't you? Are you you're in charge of them, right?
No. Well, I suppose so in some way. My patron is General Rayla, and she has not commanded us to leave.
All
If there's anything I can help you with, I'd be happy to. But as far as myself and the other generals, we are here until told by her or the prince.
right. Well,
But
do you think you
if
could?
everyone is leaving, I would not be opposed to leaving as well.
I'm sure. Yeah, everyone's leaving and they're deconstructed. So I'm sure with that.
Does General Raven?
I don't think so, no.
Well, it would be very beneficial if she did, especially for the generals and I.
Well,
I mean,
if you'd like,
you wouldn't want to be here alone.
she'll smile at her. Well, if you'd like, I can go step through the portal and let her know. If you would help me let all the paladins know and tell those in
Course, I'd be
charge and
happy
send
to-
it through
I'd be happy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Blessings of Gold Star to you.
Blessings to you as well.
Turn around and work back.
Yeah, you go back in. So the temple's getting put together and everything. The high priestesses come up and you see 4 paladins come in and they look at the bed that you're on and they start picking it up and carrying it. Risa's like, do you want me to get off? We've got you.
Carter just says,
Even if
you're not moving.
Yeah.
God went a little bit. Any good eating?
Yeah, everything's good. We need to get Rava a message. Her generals won't leave until ordered by.
Yeah, those poor fucks.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You got more important things.
She'll just go around and start helping everybody
Okay.
gathering.
God,
stuff.
when I go step through the portal.
All right.
She find out where they're taking Kara.
So Doll and Clip, you guys go through the portal.
We're headed to the. She's following him. So
You come in that. You come out on the other side. You walk out. Everything seems to be normal. Oh, more fucking bang bang. He looks up in the air.
I think everybody won today.
Sounds like it. Good.
You want to grab a drink and chit chat for a while?
Looks up at you. 4'2", raises an eyebrow. Drink.
I want to pick your brain, and I kind of miss drinking Brantford Abbey with you.
So happens that's where I'm headed. So sure.
All right.
All right. It's nervous. He's like, what the fuck? He grabs his necklace and grab my shoulder.
Touch his shoulder.
You guys appear right outside to come back in. After you. You walk up.
Yeah.
You open the door and you see this half giant hand come out. Go back in. Brings you in to come back in. He does the same flip. Go back in. And you are in to come back in. Again. And you see Adric sitting at the bar, kind of his head down, drinking. You see some elf sitting next to him that looks like a fighter type. And
Nobody I've ever seen before in here.
don't think you've seen him before.
Just Adric.
Clip goes, pow! So you got to turn and he looks, he's like, pow! And he runs up to him and gives him a big hug. He's like, easy, easy, easy. He's much bigger than Clip. He's around 5'7" or so. He's a tall man. You gotta pass Clip on the head. He's like, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. He's like, oh, it's so fucking awesome to see you. What the fuck are you doing here? He goes, well, I wanted to come see what you guys were up to. And well, this fucking poor sop right here. He's like, yeah. You all right? And they just, I'm fine. He looks over at his side. He's like, where's your gray razor? I want to talk about it. Okay.
You imprisoned the enemy. That's cause for celebration, right?
He holds up a Brantford Abbey. He goes, yes, it is.
Brantford. Yes.
Clip jumps over the bar and starts pouring Brantford Abbey. Come on up. Come on up. Where's the boss? He looks over at Adric. He's like, where's the boss? He goes, I don't know. You okay? You sure you're
You're
okay?
getting sourpuss.
Yes, I'm fine, Clip. Let's get drunk. I don't want to talk about it. He goes, oh, Delara, this is Palpox. Palpox, this is Delara. He turns and looks at you. You smell alcohol in his breath when you sit down next to him, like he got alcohol all over him. You expect him to be drunker than he is, but he looks at you like, how you doing there, lady?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice highlights. Is that what they call those?
Maybe.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Salute.
Yeah, salute to you too. Drinks it. Clip and Pal start talking. He's like, so what's happening? What's going on? He's like, oh, the shapeshifters, bloody pieces of shit, are still doing their bullshit, staying at the bottom of the fucking plane. I think we should just wipe them the fuck out, but I guess they're the reason it's still there. Clip's like, yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So what about the other side? He's like, it's better. Someone's found out that druidic magic is what will get rid of that umbra. So the druids have been gathering together and they've been doing pretty good with the cities that are still present. But the ones that are already destroyed, what's the fucking point? You know what I mean, Clip? And he's like, yeah, I know what you mean. He's like, how's Blackmore? And he's like, it's good. It's a Clip smile.
Blackmore.
Yes. The free city of Blackmore. What's your name?
Dora.
You said that already, didn't
I did.
you? Downs his glass and puts it down. He's, hit me again, Cliff. All right.
I just never heard anybody say that. I have a coin from Blackmore that was a gift.
Oh,
I've never heard anyone else talk about it.
it's where I'm from. It's where we're all fucking from. Well, except for this fucking guy here. You've been there. He's like, yes, I've been there. He's like, but yeah, Cliff and I, that's where we're from. And that fucking guy back there, and he kind of leans back and points towards where Rona is usually at. That guy fucking back there. You look across the bar and you see Rona sitting there at a table.
Smile.
He smiles at you and nods. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about, are you fucking staying here? Is he going to let you go? He's like, dude, I have no idea. That's why I asked where he was. I need to know. I need to report to him. He's like, can't you? He's like, yeah, normally. What you think? But I can't. I can't reach him right now, or I would. He's like, oh, okay. Well, I told you when you started following him that shit was going to hit the fan. King Avius told me about the bullshit that happened. At least he's back with you guys now. That's good. Yeah, he's working with us now. He's like, and so what about this fuckhead Menard? He's like, which one? He goes, you know which one. Not the one with us. He's like, no, the other fuckhead. Isn't he responsible for all this bullshit? And Adric's like, man, do you mind? Fucking.
I heard it.
Is he? What have you heard?
Responsible
No, well,
for most of the bullshit that's happening out there.
you wouldn't believe the shit that fuck is responsible. Adric's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
We're not supposed to talk about him.
I don't give a fuck. I've been talking about that piece of shit for a long time. What is he, a boogeyman? You gonna come and fucking get me? And you see Cliff like looking around.
You know, that's what they say, actually.
Yeah, it still hasn't happened. Either he wants to suck my cock or he's scared of me.
Maybe both.
Or maybe both, yeah. Adric's shaking his head. He's like, you're fucking drunk again, pal. And he's like, yeah, so? I don't give a fuck. I'm always drunk. How else will you deal with life? Pour me another one, Clip. Pours him another one. He gives you one. What's your constitution? You drank a glass?
Yeah.
Rolling your
Just
constitution.
anybody else could come out of the portal, so nobody else can. I'd love to get a drink at this point in life.
Her take a drink and she'd be dead again.
Yes.
All right.
4 under 17.
All right, you're fine. All right, so you guys come out the portal. Her and Clip went a little earlier than you guys. You come out the portal. Sorry, it's just you. You come out. You're in Queensland. Everything looks normal.
Regular's there.
Huh?
Still there.
Eva.
Ava had walked out the portal with Ixon.
Oh yeah, then she'd be there. Yeah.
What's up?
Ava, your generals are confused as fuck and not leaving with everybody else. Paladins are going to be all gone. Your generals are going to be still standing there like a bunch of hazens. I mean, assholes. I mean, vampires.
Love it.
You know what I mean, buddy. It's been a long fucking. But I don't know if I can watch your horse. The savings here, man.
Looks at you. Dixon looks at you like,
Your badass unicorn self. I guess.
I don't need to be watched.
You know what I mean? To make sure nobody comes near you and gets gored or something. You get frisbee.
Oh, you mean you want to protect other people?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's understandable.
I don't really want to, but
Sabian's like, easy girl. He pats her and she's like,
if I did, it'd create a lot of issues. You know what I mean?
there are an awful lot of scrumptious morsels around. You see her kind of look at all the paladins that are around the area. And they're like,
Hey, they're important.
Crunchy.
and that's what she tells.
You guys are important. I want y'all to know that. Stay important.
They just lean you back. It's your cheese. They just lean
like-
you back.
Right, this ain't in the hip cheese. Wait, I gotta get it. What are we doing?
I need to figure out. I need to fucking send the general message, obviously.
And they're only gonna listen to you or Vance.
Savvy's like, I can watch her. He looks down at her and she's like, shakes her.
I can watch her surroundings.
She's gonna look at Nixon, stay right here till I get back, and don't kill anybody. She get off of her,
Okay.
step through the portal. She just step right on the other side.
He scoots up. All right. You step on the other side. You're in the temple. When you step to the other side, you see a bunch of stuff being brought to the portal and they're getting ready to go through it.
So just to let your general
Okay.
back to the prime.
Aye, man.
So she'll step back there.
Okay. When you step back through behind her, they start bringing stuff from the temple. After about 30 seconds or so, you see Kara come out on a bed with Risa and these paladins holding her, and they come out. As people are coming out, you see a priest that was in the temple, Theron, and he's making an dimensional fold that goes into the Temple of Gold Star down in Queensland. And they start taking the stuff through there. They start walking Kara and Risa that way towards the dimensional fold.
Even though, make sure everybody's good to go, and then she'll follow Kara.
Okay. All right.
Be able to get back on her horse.
Okay. It takes a while. They're still going to be doing it for quite a while, unloading all that stuff to get back to Queensland. It takes quite a while.
Just don't lose my tools.
Yeah, no, they're getting everything. They're going to get everything.
That was
Asmo's taken care of.
Mhm.
Oh shit! I'll turn the sheriff.
Fuck, do we leave him on the?
He
Do we
starts
leave him on the
laughing.
ship?
He starts laughing.
Oops.
Maybe we should contact them.
Shit.
So much for a drink.
I'll call the admiral and see what she's got to say.
All right.
Admiral Renara. This is Sabian.
Hello, Sabian.
What's up, sweet cheeks?
Excuse me?
What's up?
What? Do you need something?
Yes.
What do you need?
Asmodeus is captured within the cube. We are leaving the abyss. Till Gold Star's breaking down, till the mirror is gone. We have succeeded.
Well, congratulations. What?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's amazing.
There is one thing.
What?
Your friend Kara was killed and brought back and is gravely created. They're taking her to the Temple of Gold Star right now. And Theo was wounded as well. He sucked her angelic blood from her. She is weak, cursed. Her heart has a mark on it. Thought you'd want to know.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course. How are all the space monkeys?
We're
Sorry,
good.
just trying to
We're good.
bring a little humor so that you're not so bad off.
Your guys' little friend that you left in the jail cell?
Yeah, I think that's right. That's what I was trying to contact you about. I
Is-
forgot.
Is in the possession of Lux. Elis.
Luxion?
No, Elis came and took him.
Oh, the space station
Yeah.
Lux.
I
Couldn't,
don't know if he's on Astro prison or where he's at. That's with Elis. You guys will
as
have
long
to.
as they don't let him fucking go, I'm
Well,
good with
they
that.
said they were gonna undesiccate him because it's against because it's inhumane. That's what they told So you might want to get a hold of Elis.
By the gods.
Do you know Elis?
Of course I know
Okay,
Elis.
well, you might want to get a hold of him.
Fucking steaming hot, fucking shirt open, hair showing, nipple guy. That guy.
You know he's gorgeous, isn't he?
Huh?
What?
Not as pretty as me. Not even close.
Be that as it.
So Carlos gonna tell me the Rava. Does he always take this long to have a simple question?
He's probably fucking with her.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ow.
So he yeah, so I let her know. Evidently he's in prison in Lux.
Fun.
Yeah. They undesiccated his ass. Something about blah blah blah.
You guys say he was gonna want to kill me if he undesiccated?
Oh yeah, he was kill all of us.
Well, we should probably go take care of that.
I think the
Go
list is
in
getting
there.
pretty big.
To the prisons in Lux?
Go to Lux and just be like, hey,
Oh, you want to get him back out? You think they're going to give him to us after what we did to him?
they might. Please put him back where he was.
I mean, you are the prince. I mean, the general. You know what I mean.
I mean, I'm just a commander or whatever the hell I am. I don't know.
Yeah, let's send him. Hey,
You want me to bring it?
why not? Why not? You can handle it.
Oh yeah,
I got faith in you.
yeah.
I mean, I think he's like 900 years old. It's not
Yeah,
that
great.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, and that's up to you. Kind of like to kill him.
I mean,
I enjoyed having him around to torture him and shit. You know what I mean?
I don't care what you do with
We
them.
should probably kill him.
I mean, I kind of like him to be dead, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
All right,
we should
so
kill him. We should stake his ass.
let's let it take care of this. She'll say, come on, get up, Vixen. She'll look at her and say, hang out in the courtyard of the castle. I'll call you.
All right.
You guys ready?
Might as well.
So, to Lux.
Okay. Off to Lux you go.
I'm trying to help you get
Yeah,
to
you
that.
appreciate it. Gay and Eris.
Yeah.
They show up to come down here, right?
Yeah.
And as they appear, you see Rava and them disappear. He's like, "Hey, the fuck you going? We just appeared."
Shit to take care of. We
Okay.
got a problem. Why? Oh, they're shutting everything down. They're closing down the temple. Temple of Nir is gone. Persidimus is getting rid of the Temple of Gold Star.
I see that there's fucking shit coming
I'll
through.
release the generals. Told them to go back to their posts on the prime.
They come walking through about that point. Like, okay.
Unless you want them somewhere else, and you can let them know.
Well, we'll just send them back to their posts.
What the fuck else?
He looks over there and says, "They're shutting the temples down." Yeah. We don't have to do anything.
Well, that's convenient. We need to tell everybody what he said, though. What Antonina said.
All right.
They need to understand that if we go back to the hells or we interfere,
All right. By the way, Rava, and he fucking unloads all that on you. Then he
I don't give a fuck about the hells. You know what? That's actually not true. In order to heal Kara. Oh, you weren't here. What the fuck? Kara and Anthea have a scar on their heart that's the same shape as the one Rennie and Nerva have. And in order to fix it, we have to close the portal in Mirabilia.
Where is she? Where are they?
I don't know where Anthea is. The High Priestess of Mira took her. Kara is headed to the temple. Please. I'll be on Bugs.
He tells Eris. They need to look these Zira.
Jesus.
Zira,
Yeah.
you had a problem.
Who fucking starts a conversation like that?
Friend.
What's
That's
going
his
on,
friend.
man? I'm just joking. What's going on?
He starts unloading. I'll tell you.
Which is what?
I'm headed to the Temple of Gold Star to see Kara and then headed to Lux.
I can't go to Lux.
You can go if you go with me.
Alright.
Meet me on board the Sun Chaser.
Okay, I can do that. She'll fill Gordon in and have him teleport them.
Kara.
Hmm.
They get you put her in a bed at the temple. They in one of the lower levels get you all set up and everything. You've tried to sit up a couple times and you realize it's seriously wrong. You're not okay. You've run out of air. You're just not feeling well. You're halfway in, halfway out of it, and you're like starting to fall asleep. And you kind of look up and you see Eris and Bay over you. Or yeah, Eris and Bay looking over.
Hi, sweetie.
Hey.
Hi.
Sorry.
How do you feel?
Like I'm running about 5 marathons right after the other. Can't breathe. Back hurts. Bones ache.
He's not doing well.
You need to gather your strength. We're gonna try to figure this out.
You know what's wrong?
Yeah.
But light of gold saw we will fix it. We won. I know there's a price. But anyway.
Good.
Thanks to you. Thanks to your temple. We just wanted to check them. Gotta go.
I'll let you know what we find out.
Okay. I'll be here.
Okay.
Blessings.
And you be safe.
Ian will stay with Kara until somebody tells her otherwise.
You appear on the Sun Chaser. Gordon's ear, you appear on the Sun Chaser almost instantly after that. Godwin, where do you go?
He went with
Yeah, let's
Rava and Fabian Deluxe.
Oh,
He was with them.
so who teleported you, Raven?
Mhm.
Where you teleported to?
Wait, has she seen Lux?
I teleported us to Lux.
There you go. There you go. There it is.
She'd be like,
Uh,
where you teleported? Where you teleported?
Fuck, where have I seen that Lux?
Lux.
Everything. You've seen almost everything in
Yeah, I guess just to the docks to start with.
like close to where you guys dock at, or over close to the security headquarters, or let me open the map. You can tell me where you go.
You're not shutting the void of space, thanks.
Right?
Look, Sub Rosa's here.
Right. Yeah, I guess I have to kind of take us to the docks. It's kind of near security, but not still in the dock.
Okay.
Area.
All right. You guys appear there.
Well, this ought to be fun.
Isn't it always?
You look over at the docks. You see the Sub Rosa sitting there. You don't see that other ship because it's a level down. But you do see the Sun Chaser, and you see Vay and Gordon and Ares and Zira all standing on the deck talking.
Let's go take care of this real quick.
All right.
I don't know. You know where to go?
I mean, I've seen the map. I know where security is.
All right, take us there. Take me there. Let's see what happens.
You know where security control is?
Yes.
Right there next to you.
Yes, well, it's right here.
Telepathy Bay as they're walking, say, I got a vampire I gotta go pick up.
Where?
I don't know if it's here. What the fuck?
Here. Oh, you're in Lux?
Yeah. Look down.
Oh, hey. All right.
That sheriff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go take care of that.
Okay. He goes below deck. Zira and Ares, Gordon. You guys go below deck. Call him. Yeah. And you come to security detail and they're like, Chief, General. They open the door.
Walk in.
You walk in and you see Admiral Nova standing there over the monitors and stuff. She looks over and she goes,
Wow.
she nods. She salutes you. She
Just
says,
salute her.
"Go to sleep," and then bows. Princess. Okay, can I help you?
There was a prisoner that was brought on board from Sub Rosa, a vampire.
Yes. I believe he has just been processed.
Here, I've come to retrieve him.
Very well. I shall have him brought.
Is he desiccated still?
So,
It's gonna be a real problem.
it should be okay. Chief.
Commander, this is the wrong guy.
I mean, unless you just gave me a raise,
Oh yeah, come in.
I'll take
Come
it.
in.
Just let you guys.
Why would I want to go in there?
Okay, well, you can wait here. Take care of it.
We can have him brought. Would be easier.
And you plan on just handling it in there? And
There's quite a few locks and doors, and I mean, it would be best if we had it having broken.
you didn't intend to kill him here in the security center.
He'll be
But I would.
he'll be secure.
Hmm.
Put him back in a coffin?
Okay. The coffin he came in as well. And then the chains.
Okay. I'm very well. I'll see those things.
Thank you.
She does a few things and then just stands there and looks at you, very nervous.
How's things been on the space station, Admiral?
Good, Commander. Things are going quite well. It seems that things have gone well all the way around.
Crew and the Sub Rosa have been doing well.
Yes, they seem to be good. Captain Valkyrie's doing well on board, and Kara, and yes, things are well. They're docked.
Yeah, so, good.
I have to go say hi.
Yeah, we should probably stop by. Really use the drink though.
A few moments later, two security come in with the sheriff, and he's in shackles, magical shackles. He can barely move his feet, his hands are behind his back. They walk up with him, and she looks at him. She's like, "And the chains? Did you get the message for the chains?" They look at her funny, like, there'll be a moment on the chains and the
She'll select these. Do you have more chains?
Yeah.
She'll look here. Don't worry about the chains. We'll take care of the chains with the coffin.
You look at his mouth, and he's got this thing across his mouth that's covering it. You're not sure what it is. They walk up to you and they hand you the keys. He looks at you like fucking hatred in his eyes. In his eye, actually. He's been healed. His jaw looks broken. It's still behind this thing, so you can't really see it. And his eye is gone. It's just his head is caved in on the side of his face and looks at you.
Beat the fuck out of him, huh?
As I said before, it was retaliation.
Look, man, I didn't say it was justified.
They'd be like, "Hey, what's up, Sheriff?" He nods and says, "Looks at you nervous and says, what you playing at?"
Yeah, but
Will that be all?
Does he have spells cast on him or something?
No, no, man.
Has he tried to escape?
No, man.
Really?
That he had no option to escape from. And if he tried.
Has he been well behaved or?
Yes, since he's been undesiccated and healed up, he's been fine. He hasn't said anything, but of course he's had that on his mouth.
hey, man, you still want to kill us? No, that's suspicious.
Sure you want to take him with us?
You were the one who said you wanted to take.
Yes, yeah. This isn't anything.
I mean, I'm not getting into vampire politics. I just don't want to have. Look, I already got like 3 kinds of assassins coming after me, apparently, unless face us otherwise. So I really don't want another.
So you just want to leave him here?
James like, "Can you take that thing off his mouth?" And they look at Sam. She has the keys. Take it off.
Walk up.
Unlock it.
If you cast on us,
You will bash your head again.
He nods. You take it off,
take
and
a step back.
he's missing a fang. One of his fangs is gone, and his face is caved all the fucking. I'd be happy to hunt those assassins.
What?
That would keep me.
I mean, I don't.
Is there any way to deal with this? He says. Steven's like,
Well,
put that thing back.
necromancy.
Put that thing back on him. He says,
Necromancy can handle it. She'll put it.
"Come on." And start
Right.
dragging him out. He teleports to you. Something's not right.
It's not right. Wait, I don't know about this.
Something's not.
We need to like.
I'll fucking rip his head off. He's chained.
I'm gonna wait for this coffin. Right? No.
I told him not to worry about it.
Oh,
Change.
okay,
You said
so
not to
for
worry about the
everyone
chains.
He drags you through the door and out.
She'll look it up. Thank you.
You're welcome, Princess. It's been a pleasure. She bows to you.
Hey, appreciate it, Admiral. Remember, you're important too. Help.
She nods. Good day. You get out on the dock. And he looks at you both and he kind of nods his head and buffers it. Very submissive, you know.
Is he like compelled somehow?
What's he playing at right now?
Maybe he's learned his lesson.
Are you fucking kidding me? How old is he?
It's about 900. Isn't that about what you are in Egypt? You've seen the error of your ways?
Do you just not care anymore, man? This is kind of sad, guys.
Yeah, I don't really like this. She's gonna walk to the docks.
Maybe that's drag.
Let's take him on a fucking sun chaser. Let's show my fucking brother what's going on here.
Okay.
'Cause this ain't right. This isn't
So
fucking
doing
right.
it. You guys so all right. You walk into the sun chaser and get on board. And Because what the fuck are you doing? You hear right when you step on it. What the fuck are you doing?
You know, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. Just listen. Just hear me the fuck
You
out.
want to bring him here and kill him?
We were gonna kill him, but it's just not right. Come here. I gotta show you. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck he's playing at.
I don't want to come up with that. Come down here.
She'll go down. This is right.
Harris is here about.
Okay. She'll walk down.
Come walking down. You see Zira and Gordon. They're just chilling, sitting back in that break room like area, the living quarters area towards the front of the sun chaser. Just chilling. Harris is sitting there. She's playing with her mandolin,
Writing a song.
Writing a song. You see her, and Bay walks up. He's like, "Hey, welcome on board."
Nice. This is
Just
nice.
looks at the sheriff. Looks at him. I don't
Look, man, this guy
kill him, and
says he doesn't want to kill me anymore. Says he wants to hunt assassins.
Takes the
I don't
thing
know
off
what to
of
take
me.
care of.
what the fuck to do with this?
Anything to say? Anything? I just want to live. That's all. I've learned that there's no way to come against you all. So you have defeated. Defeated.
You believe that? What if we let him go and he fucking
He looks around the room. Gordon, Zira. He walks up and he unlocks the chains from his feet and his hands. See. He stands there. Again, I'd be happy to help you with those assassins. And this is fucked. This ain't right. You ain't right. What are you playing at? You're playing at something. You're gonna try to kill us when we're not looking, right? Vegas. No, I think he's pretty much decided that that's not gonna happen.
well fuck, man.
Oh, all right, yeah, this is fair.
Held. He can't. Is there a bar in here?
Mhm.
She'll walk over, start pouring herself a drink.
Sagan walks over there.
Ugh.
You want a drink?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Pays open. Just have a drink, he says.
Thanks, man.
Help yourself.
I appreciate it.
You walk over
He doesn't
there.
even look back.
It's just loaded with fucking high-end alcohol. There's no anything. It's all very expensive and high-end.
Whiskey.
You even see Nectar of the Gods. There's like 5 bottles of Nectar of the Gods in there.
She looks
One of the
down.
bottles of the 5 bottles of Nectar of the Gods is opened already.
Grabs a whiskey, she pulls it down, and she's like, she looks at the two of them, Sabian and Godwin, and she's I forgot. She reaches in her bag and pulls out that bottle of black.
The bottle of Blackberry, puts it on the table.
Are we really
Okay.
doing this again?
She wouldn't need to do that right now, but I've got it.
It just scares me up.
I forgot that you grabbed that.
I did too.
You hear her ding going along on her mandolin and she's writing some stuff. Yeah.
Well, what the fuck? What now?
The Pepper just stands there.
You want a drink, man?
He doesn't move and he just stands there. He looks over and she's like, won't affect me, most likely.
I didn't ask you to fix, man. I said you want to sit down
Sure.
and have a drink.
Sure. He walks over.
You really want to be allies?
Cool.
Like real? No, like for real. Like for real, for real.
Yeah.
What the hell did they do to you in there, man?
What changed your mind?
I met someone. A priest came and talked.
Oh.
Made sense.
That happens sometimes, man.
Eris is dinking around on her mandolin. She'll detect the eye in the area of effect as they're talking.
He's not mine. Lived a lot of years attempting to raise within the vampire ranks, and I've learned that, well, there's no vampire ranks anymore.
They're all dead.
Yeah. Might as well serve, what's the saying? Not serving the devil. I don't know.
Oh.
I'd rather serve you than have you come after me. You seem to have gotten rid of my hatred for you all and what you've done. You were the hardest, he looks at Raven.
Necromancy will fix that. I've seen her do it.
He
You
looks
just
over his
gotta
shoulder.
you have to have skin from your ancestry, and it can be fixed. Whatever's lost from your ancestry, and it can be replaced.
So skin from another vampire will get this.
Yeah, it'll be like the same. It'll be like whatever color that is. So if it's different skin color than yours, or eye color, what the fuck ever, that's what it'll look like.
He looks the same, and he's like, hey! You see me kind of smile a little bit. Do you have any? Yeah, he looks at Zira. You got tons of it.
Vampires? Of
Skin.
course.
Can you heal me?
Maybe in the
Let me go
bourbon.
look at us.
Oh yeah, the bourbon. Yeah, sorry. There you go. You can have some.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Let's all drink one. You're sitting at the bar. Palpox gets shit faced, and you see finally just fucking falls down on the bar asleep. Adric's pretty tanked too, and Clip seems to have a buzz. Adric's just kind of staring at the bar.
Oh,
Did you drink with them the whole time?
no, just the two.
Okay, all right.
So Cliff, you've been around cat kind for a long time, right? Like,
You could say that.
kind of need a crash course. What I mean by that is, Sal told me that I could change into any cat that I desired.
Huh? Steve changes his nose. Oh, you're Panther. That's right. And prince and princesses everywhere. Yeah, you can change it into any cat.
So, do you know what the powers are in each cat? So, like, I know Renora is Calico, and that gives her the ability to, like, non-detect in, like, a 60-foot radius or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Do you know what the special abilities of each line are?
I do.
Could you teach them to me?
So they're all unique in their own ways. I mean, giving you the secrets about all cat kind piss some of the cat kind off. But they're all different depending on the weapons. And there's the necklace, the thrones, and all of that. But like, they don't all have their own ability like that. They're just, some of them are different, Some are attached to the weapons and things like that. So like, if you become a black cat, then you basically are familiar with the cat lord or anybody that's ever been a cat lord. They can like kind of take you over or look through your eyes. Well, you know about that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that and Calico, that's really the only thing that I know about.
Now, if we're going to talk about this, you need to drink.
Okay. You're just drunk, so you don't fucking remember.
All right, roll on your constitution. That's the second one, the third one.
There.
Roll your Constitution half.
Half?
Yep.
9 or under. 6.
You're holding it together. Yeah. So, lion is kind of the, hard ass of cat kind, and then the tigers, they're kind of like the healers. They can heal.
Really?
Yeah, you can heal tiger. He pours another one.
Without the item, just as the tiger.
Yeah, well, I think prince and princesses can do that. They can, I think. Cheers.
Yep.
Yeah?
3.
Okay.
Holy shit. She's fucking holding it together, dude. Okay, go dog.
And then, me, I can fuck your shit up.
Because you're really fast, right?
Yeah, I'm really fast.
That's so fast.
I can also touch your fucking ass and zap the fuck out of you
What
if
do
I
you
want to. Huh?
What do you mean?
Like if you're not balanced, I can fuck you up. Yeah.
Interesting.
He looks at you like, you're drinking, right?
And every time you are.
Oh,
So what are the special abilities of the panther?
he pours a double and hands it to you. Like, oh, that would take cheers to the cat lord for me to tell you. Cheers to the cat lord, he says real loud. And
Half. Fucker.
Get that wine, girl. Get that wine.
Ah, critically missed.
Ah,
Not really. Sorry, 18.
you get drunk.
Deep down.
you handled
He,
that well.
he continues to talk to you about it. Even though you're drunk, you're both
Okay.
pretty drunk.
She pulled out a paper.
Probably 15 minutes into this conversation or so, you're
You
hey there. Where's my drink? And Cliff's like, oh, that's right here. Hands it to him. Palbox just takes it. He looks completely sober.
Oh.
Yeah.
Slept it off, eh?
Yeah. You could say that. Delara, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I never forget a name. Cliff started laughing when he says that. Oh, he never forgets a name. He never forgets. You never remember a name. He's like, sometimes I remember, but yours is pretty easy to remember. Delara, right?
Yes.
They call you Doll for short, don't they?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It
Another one?
is. Sure. So Panther?
Well, Panthers are pretty prince and princesses of that kind.
It doesn't really need
Well, they can command everyone.
really.
They can. I mean, that are cat kind. Yeah, and they're immune to deathmatch. It doesn't affect them.
Yeah, you can kind of throw a stick and hit a prince or a princess of cat
You threaten cat kind.
What?
You shouldn't threaten cat kind.
kind. Cat kind.
You hear? Oh, I smiled because I know. Clip fills it up for him. You're getting pretty drunk. You're when you're looking at Clip, he's starting to like. There's like two of him. You're really trying to concentrate. You look down at your paper and you're like, it's kind of hard to read for you right now, or even write. You're not sure, but you're going to keep trying.
On a mission.
And Clip gives you another one. He says, "Here, this one's to the bastard cat,
What does that mean?
the leopard, the bastard cats. Cheers to the bastards."
What does a leopard do?
Drink that, and I'll take. You roll a 20. You better roll a 1.
Am I gonna pass out? I rolled a 2.
It's close. You don't pass out, but you find yourself, your head down on the bar. You're like looking up at Clip as he's talking, and there's like 2 or 3 of him, moving from side to side, and the room kind of feels like you're on a ship. And he's like, "Oh, the bastard cat, kitty kind. They carry a lot of weight, which they should. And I gotta pee." Neither is he just walking down the bar. You see him walk out from behind the bar and go over to where Sal's office is.
Don't pee in Sal's office.
He might. He might.
Right?
Renara,
Yeah.
you guys are on the ship, or on the yeah, you were on the docks, but you went to the ship, right?
Hold the damn thing still.
Elis will tell you that they've succeeded, and that Carl was wounded, and that you might be getting some of your crew back. You might want to reach back out to them and touch base with them, and see what they're doing.
Wonderful. Okay. I can do that.
Because some of them might want to come back on board, especially now that the temple's not going to be there. But Kara is bad off.
I know. I heard.
Leave. A lot of them, or most of them, are in Lux presently, for Queensland.
So we'll probably be getting them on the ship here pretty soon.
Well, if that's something you want to do, I'm going to leave it up to you. You're still under your own command right now.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let's just be real with me for a minute.
Okay.
If I choose to not go under the command of the council, does that mean I'm not going to be able to help fight with the Crothians? Is that what that choice means?
Not at all. Not at all. No. They need your help.
I can tell you that conversation with Admiral Nova earlier, she's so hostile. Like, she didn't say anything, but she's just...
She's hostile because you're not part of
their control?
Yeah.
That's not fair.
That's why she's hostile. She feels like you're outside of the law. You have to understand that the resources that are spent on the Sub Rosa, she feels like those resources kind of need to have some sort of oversight. When you hired Valkyrie,
Mm-hmm.
kind of gave her some oversight, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's all Admiral Nova wants.
The Valkyrie reports to her. I'm not stupid.
Actually, I don't know if that's true or not.
No.
No, that's probably why she's pretty pissy. Probably another reason. Building a relationship with her is probably the toughest thing you'll ever have to do if that's something you try to do. I still think the diplomat way with a star mirror is a good idea.
I agree. Really like.
if all the heroes of the North are back, they're all probably going to come back on the ship.
That's
Now,
remains to be seen.
Gordon and Zira have their own ship. They do their own. So at least that won't be an issue. But they were all here, the prince, the princesses.
I know that the Sun Chasers docked at Lux. I also know that Zira and Gordon and Faye are on board, and so is Ray. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Oh, just fuck me, yeah, it's fine.
The heroes of the North are kind of doing something. I'm not quite sure. Godwin's with you. Well, and so is the vampire that you requested we lock up. They took him out.
But that was their responsibility. Okay. I was just curious if I chose to make that decision, what. Yeah. I think the diplomatic way to go would be a good choice. I still need to talk to her. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Seth, where were you? Dojo?
No, wait.
That's where we headed back to the ships.
Yeah, we went back to the ship.
We didn't really,
Yeah,
we didn't
he's-
really discuss where we went again.
Okay.
He would have gone.
You come on board.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to the dojo. What are you gonna do?
He's actually gonna go to the security office.
Okay.
And then reach out to Rosa.
Okay.
Like, Rosa, can you create like a secure, just turn this wall into a secure safe situation that only the Admiral and I can access?
Of course.
Can fit this box.
Of course. She does so.
Thank you. Puts the box in there. Like I said, seal it and only make it accessible if they have it.
You're done. What's that?
It's my special box.
Teardrops. If you wanted you to know, I told you to. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean anything by it.
You're fine, Timmy.
I just wondered if it was some kind of security thing that I need to know about.
No.
Okay.
And he'll telepathy. Red Admiral.
Yeah.
I've secured the device in a new safe in the security office. It's only accessible to you and I.
Okay.
If you want to look at it later, it's your decision.
You did the responsible thing and put it where it needs to be. Thank you.
Oh, it's my job.
She wants to play with that thing so bad.
I know.
She wants to
Probably
get
not a good idea. Probably not a good idea. He's just watching out for you.
the immature side of her wants to get the whole fucking crew together and be like, all right, we're gonna all switch bodies and we're gonna play a game.
Yeah.
Guess who's who? You know what I mean?
Goodness. Love it. Love it. Technically, she could still do that.
No,
but, yeah.
no, that's the wrong decision.
So I think that's where we're going to end the stream tonight. It's been a great night. We've had 3 streams in a row. Our first 3 streams on Twitch. Freaking awesome.
Yeah,
Freaking
it's
awesome.
fun, guys. Thanks.
Next weekend we'll do it again, and then also this week we're going to start posting some of our past episodes. I think we might start season 3, might start season 4. I don't know. It depends on how quickly we get them done, but we've been editing season 4, so you guys will know what's going on in the past. And we might do season 3. We'll see. We'll talk it over and find out. We need to get some of those up here, and we'll moderate them live, of course. And go
Of course,
from there.
of course.
Like, subscribe, share, hit the ding ding. Go get the books. The new systems out there. HLA. highestlevelall.com. Join our Discord.
Get all
so on and
3
so
for a
forth.
discount.
We get all
On
3 in a
Twitch,
bundle for a
you
discount.
go look at our about. There's links. Please
There
go
are.
over.
Links galore down
There's
there.
so many.
Yeah. Anyway, we are Original GM. We had a great time. We will see you guys next week.
As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory, we are free. Time Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land.